How's it going, fam? Thanks for tuning in. This is another episode of Growing Kush with Silky Slim 416. Yo, friendly neighborhood Kush fan. Yeah. In this week's episode of Growing Kush, we're going to be doing something which I've been neglecting to do for quite a while. We're going to be cleaning my Kush grinder. Yeah. Going to collect all the KIEF inside of this and weigh it up and see how much we have. As well, we're also going to be doing another grow update. It's been quite a while since I've done a grow update, so I figured it's about time. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Make sure you stay tuned. Okay, got my sleeves rolled up and we're all ready to start cleaning out my Kush grinder. Now you may be looking at this and saying that's not a Kush grinder, that's a baby bullet, but two things could always do one thing, fam. And for me personally, I just like using this baby bullet because it collects a lot of KIEF. Yeah. So I was about to roll up a blunt this morning and then I opened up my grinder and I took a look inside and yeah, as you can see, I got a whole shitload of KIEF sitting up inside of here. So it's about time to clean up this grinder. I don't really like having too much KIEF building up inside of my grinder. I know that it's a lot. I've been neglecting it for a little bit now, but the fact is when I have so much KIEF inside of my grinder, what ends up happening is I'll throw in about 2 grams of Kush inside of this grinder, and by the time I grind it up and I open it up, I only have about 1 gram of Kush left back. All the KIEF inside of the grinder fucking gobbles up all of my weed. Takes all of my fucking weed, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. And if that doesn't end up happening, the other situation is I'll put my weed in, I'll grind it up, and then basically I'll open it up and I'll have like 4 grams of KIEF on top of my weed. Now I'm not gonna complain about having extra KIEF, but I figured I might as well just collect it and, you know, clean my grinder. So that's basically what we're gonna do here today, okay? So if you take a look down here, you notice that I've got a sheet of parchment paper on my table just to make everything nice and neat for collecting. I have 2 dab tools here, one with a flat surface which I'm going to be using to just clean off the KIEF on the inside of my grinder here, and one with a brush surface. Now this is just what I'm going to use to dust off the inside of the grinder after I clean it with the flat surface. Now I could be using isopropylene alcohol and doing a very thorough cleaning, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do a quick cleaning today, all right? So follow along. We're gonna get through this together, okay? Okay. All right, so the first step which I'm gonna take to cleaning this grinder is I'm gonna disassemble it because there's actually 4 pieces to it. So there's this base to the grinder, and then there's the main portion of the grinder and the lid actually separates into 2 pieces as well too. So just gonna put that to the side. How about we take care of this part first, because I don't know, I just figure it might be the easiest, let's just say. Okay, so I'm just gonna be knocking off the KIEF along the sides, and yeah, enjoy the show.
And without further ado, the guys and I are gonna like 10-4.
For me, I'm just doing some cleaning up around here. That's what we're doing here on Growing Kush today, alright? So I hope you enjoy the visuals, and I hope you enjoy the video, and if you are, make sure you go down below and you slap that thumbs up like button, okay? Yeah. So, if you notice, when I'm going around the sides of this grinder, I'm not going all fucking ape shit. I'm not scraping the sides or anything. I'm just going across the sides very gently, and I'm just knocking off the KIEF very gently. I'm not trying to scrape a bunch of plastic into my KIEF. That's not going to be good.
That day. And without further ado,
Yep, and that's that.
like 10-4.
Yep. I guess I could remove this, but I'm just gonna end up taking the rest of this stuff and I'm just gonna clean it and dump it right in here so I could end up with a nice little neat mountain of KIEF here. So this is what we're gonna do. I was eager to roll up a blunt this morning, and when I seen all of this KIEF, I said, okay, well, can't neglect this any further. I'm gonna have to make some content with this, clean up my grinder. So that's what we're doing today. Alright? I understand you may be looking at this and saying, oh, it's pretty basic, but you know, it's very simple. But the things that need to be done, you know, things that you can't just keep putting off. Alright? Knock that inside there. And like I said, the motive isn't to scrape the sides as hard as you can and get every last bit off. Just, you know, take your time, do bit by bit, nice and easy does it. It's pretty simple. Getting through this. Just like that. For this, I'm just gonna dump that right in there.
And without further ado, the guys and I are
Should
gonna
be
like
some
10-4.
flour material stuck in the bottom here of the grinder. That's good. Just knock that loose. And for this piece right here, we're gonna do pretty much the same thing. We're just gonna go around the inside of it. I'm just gonna lightly scrape off whatever KIEF we can see here. I don't know if you guys find this to be satisfying and relaxing like it is satisfying and relaxing for me. Let me know. Go down below into the comments section. Let me know if you guys want to see more content like this, alright? This week I said we were going to keep it pretty candid, you know? Nice and easy. Keep it loose this week, you know? All in the aim of just creating consistent content for you guys. Yep, that's pretty much it. Now, maybe saying, what are you going to do with the brush? The brush is just so that you could lightly brush off what remaining KIEF there is. It's pretty simple, you know? Once again, you don't gotta like scrape the sides or go crazy or anything with it. Just lightly tapping the sides with the brush and you're knocking off whatever KIEF you can get. That's basically it.
And without further ado,
Whatever
the guys and I are gonna like 10-4.
is there. Oh, it might be a mess, but it's okay. I'm not trying to get every last molecule of THC off the inside of the grinder. Just word to the wise if you're wondering, how do you get so much KIEF inside your grinder? Well, I don't clean it consistently. That's basically it. You need KIEF on the inside of your grinder so that other KIEF can stick to it and it accumulates faster. That's pretty much how it's done, alright? So I don't go ham and start trying to clean every last molecule out of the grinder. I just get what I can and whatever's left back, it's left back. Alright? It's just gonna help with accumulating more KIEF later on. That's basically it. That's pretty much it. Alright, so we've got everything. We cleaned up the lids and the center part of the lid and the base and everything, and we just dumped it all right inside of the grinder here, the main portion of the grinder. So I could do all of this, but like I said, you need KIEF stuck inside of your grinder so that more KIEF could get stuck to it and you can accumulate faster. Alright, so I'm just gonna leave that right where it is. I'm just gonna lift this right now and boop, there we go. Got ourselves a mountain of KIEF. Yeah. So Only thing left to do, like I said, we're not going to be cleaning this grinder super thoroughly with isopropylene alcohol. This is what it looks like after we finish cleaning it out. It's pretty straightforward, nothing fancy. Here's all the fancy business right here, all amounting to KIEF. So we're gonna just weigh this up right now and see how much KIEF we have.
And without further ado, the guys and I are gonna like 10-4.
Okay, so now the time that you've been waiting for, we're gonna grab our digital scale here. We're gonna weigh up this KIEF and see how much we actually have, okay? So, place my scale down, got a little plastic Tupperware container here. Hopefully this is enough to fit all of this KIEF. Hopefully I don't make a mess here. I can't really see this, but we're gonna do this properly. Make sure it's tiered. Use this parchment paper like a funnel and wish me luck. Hopefully we don't spill anything or it doesn't overflow. Let's see how much KIEF we have. Oh. Oh. What we got there? We got there 17 grams of KIEF. Okay. All right. That's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Can't complain with that. How much work did we have to do this? How much work did we have to do to accumulate all of this KIEF? Not much. Not much. And that's just the way that I like it. Silky Slim 416 don't like to do much. But we've just cleaned out our grinder. We accumulated 17 grams of KIEF here, as you can see. I don't know. I'll figure out what I could do with this. If you guys have any suggestions, you guys could always leave your comments and suggestions down below. And yeah, with that being said, let's get to the grow update. Alright, so here inside of my 4x8 grow tent, I have two SF4000 LEDs from Spider Farmer LED. If you are looking for a good quality budget LED, make sure you go and you check out my description box down below where you can find links and promo codes so you can save yourself some dollars. Aside from that, on this side of my 4x8 tent, I have 4 pink Kush plants. I know they may be looking kind of bare like skeletons, but I've just been incorporating super cropping and low stress training with each one of these plants, and I've tied down the branches with some simple green twist ties, and it's just been helping with keeping the branches down and separated. As far as it goes, these are all 5-gallon air pots, which are filled with cocoa as their medium, amended with Gaia Green Organic dry amendments. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. These were all clone cuttings from my last season's harvest, and I'm just deciding to grow more pink Kush. Why? Because I like pink Kush. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah. Now, if you take a look over onto the other side of my grow tent, you'll see that I have an array of different seedlings. Now, it may look kind of weird because the stage of growth is completely different than the other side of my grow tent. Now, I don't know, I might very well have fucked things up this way, but if you guys are watching this and you have a good idea about whether or not this is going to screw up my grow later on in the season, please leave some constructive criticism. Leave a comment down below. Let me know, alright? But as you can see over on this side of my grow tent, I have a couple of seedlings which I transplanted into some air pots as well. They are also amended in Cocoa Choir and Gaia Green Organic dry amendments. So currently I have 5 Gorilla Glue G4 plants in here. So there's one in a 4-gallon pot over here. There's one in a 5-gallon pot right here. One in a 4-gallon pot right here. 5-gallon, 4-gallon. This one just doesn't have a label, but yeah, it's pretty straightforward. In the center of the grow tent here, I have 2 Blackberry Kush Autos from Dutch Passion Seed Company. Hopefully these are going to be a little bit better than the ones which I grew before. And in this far corner right here, I have 1 Pineapple Kush. Yeah. Now, aside from the 2 Blackberry Kush, everything here is photoperiod plants. So yeah, it's going to take a little while to grow out. So this is why I figure I might have just shot myself in the foot by starting these seedlings at a different stage of growth from these plants over here. I only assume it's going to make things more difficult for me later on, but we'll see. If anything, it's just going to make it more interesting and allow me to create more content for you, the viewers. Yeah. So if you've been wondering how I've been taking care of these plants, it's pretty well straightforward. Very easy. Only thing I've been doing is watering these plants with pH balanced water between 6.5 and 6.8, and I've also been adding in calcium, magnesium into the water. All right. I'm not over watering these plants. I'm not going to be giving these seedlings too much water because there's not very much roots formed underneath the medium as of yet. So I just need to let nature run its course and give them a little bit of time to catch up. All right. Aside from that, these plants over here on this side of the tent, these pink Kush plants, I don't do very much with these either. The only thing I do is I come in my garden once a day and I might just grab a branch and I might just twist it like this, you know, and just give these stems a little bit of an exercise. That's pretty much it. That's the only thing which I do. And they're getting pretty much the same exact water, nothing different. Yeah. Guess what, fam? You just finished watching another episode of Growing Kush with Silky Slim 416. Did a whole lot this episode. We took care of cleaning my Kush grinder, got it nice and spick and span. We collected 74 grams of KIEF. As well, we also did a quick grow update and I showed you exactly what's been happening here inside of my 4x8 Kush garden. Yeah. Aside from that, I think there's something else I'm forgetting. Oh yeah. Don't forget, you still have 2 more weeks remaining in my Spider Farmer Growing Kush giveaway. Yes, you can get a chance to win a 3x3 grow tent from Spider Farmer. It's quick and easy. All you gotta do is watch 5 to 6 of my videos, go to your history tab, take a screenshot, and then send it to my DM. Yeah, that easy, fam. So make sure you get in your entries, 2 more weeks, and you can win yourself a 3x3 grow tent from Spider Farmer. As well, if you are looking for some great budget quality LED grow lights, go down below to my description box and you can find links and a promo code so you can save yourself some dollars with Spider Farmer LED. Yeah, you're welcome. With all this being said, this has been another episode of Growing Kush with Silky Slim 416, and I hope to see y'all next time. Yeah.
If you try to cut corners and you put fucking costumes on and do shit, yeah, you gonna get straight with what costs, you know what I'm saying? And how you feel. When you do this shit for you, 100% for you, you can grind and stay up for 5 or 6 days and not really be tired because it's for you.